I don't have a fancy cup this morning. Somebody has a reminder of an emergency room visit. And it's not me, but it holds coffee just great. And it's coffee with butter and MCT oil. And I did put a little bit of almond milk and of honey. It's usually what I have instead of breakfast. Or some days I just have black coffee. I have to water it down because I'm kind of a pansy. I don't like things that taste bitter. I've gotten used to it. It's still work for me to do that. So, and this cat is, she's sitting on my glasses. I think it's the 5th. Let me consult the oracle. October 5th. Yay! Look at that. Is the most horrible glare. Maybe I'll have to find something different. I can't actually get in front of a window to have like real natural light, and this house is really dark. We have kids and ducks outside singing. Ooh, this one sounds good today. Ooh, are we ready? Waking close to the bone. Seeking life everywhere, I found it in the burn of my lungs. I have awakened and closed for nearly half a century, have run from and stopped, run to and stopped, climbed and stopped, lifted and stopped. I ask questions that can never be answered and live like an answer to all that is never asked. Like an ant building temporary homes, I keep moving what should be left alone and dropping what can't be carried. And in the highly charged space between the skin of the world and the skin of my soul, experience rushes. Oh, the skin of his soul. Ugh. Now, simply by waking, waves of feeling pulse close to the bone, and this continual pulse is so deep it aches. It is the ache of being alive. I used to think this ache was sadness, but now know it is deeper than not getting what I want or losing what I need. This waking close to the bone is the pulse from which both joy and sadness rise, where pain and wonder meet. Now I wake on stubborn fall days that resist the cold. I wake before the sun, the world wet with anticipation, and feel this ache, the way the earth feels its core grind about that central fire that no one sees. It is the slight burn of being here. This dude seriously has a way with words. Man, I probably will never be able to speak that eloquently or write that eloquently. That's not my art, and I'm so appreciative that it's his. But then I think, what is my art? Where do I feel what he is saying? And for me, I think I definitely find it in solitude. I have a huge family, and I love them all. But I love my solitude also, maybe because I was an only child and I was raised up in the mountains with just my mom. I don't know, but solitude is my jam. So outside of that, like, what would be my art? Really, when I'm working with someone in creating healing for themselves, that puts me in a place that I feel so close to wherever it is we're supposed to be in this world to feel amazing, and that is it. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I'm lingering in those in-between realms or the non-ordinary realms. That space is just the closest thing I've ever felt to home. My husband says I'm a gypsy. I'm a stay-at-home gypsy, and I don't travel. I used to move around a lot, but I don't like to move anymore. In that space where nothing exists except energy, I don't know what to call it. That's where I feel what he is talking about. That's where I feel artful and alive, even if I'm feeling discomfort or pain. that's my art space, I guess. I like to paint. You know, watercolor is my favorite because it's so, you can move it around. If you don't like it, just get it wet and let it flow a bit. And even if the paper is stained, that just adds to kind of the beauty and the magic of it. And I like to make things, but I think the sense of what he is talking about, that feeling of just being close to the bone, I only find that when I'm working in the non-ordinary energetic realms. Ugh, that sounds so meta, but it's okay. I don't have other words to describe it, so that's what I'll do. And with that, are we ready for some mindful moment? Yes, let's do that. Oh, with dirty glasses. Hold on, hold on. I can see. Wake early if you can and meditate on whatever mood is present. Breathe deeply and meditate on the feeling beneath this mood. Breathe steadily and meditate on the pulse beneath that feeling. Meditate, if you can, on the pulse of being that lives in your bones. That's some deep meditation there. That's some deep meditation there. Just being able to focus long enough to get to that point is pretty amazing in itself. There's some healing in that space. But if you can get all the way to the pulse of being, as he says, that lives in your bones, that's transformative. That would be transformative. More coffee, more coffee. So thank you for showing up with me this morning. I love you. I'm glad you're here. I am excited knowing that you are journaling and intentioning your way through the day and speaking affirmations into your water and then drinking them, because I really think that's going to be an amazing thing. I forget to do it first thing, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when you do it. Who cares? Time doesn't even exist really, right? Time is, just do it. Just do it. Just talk to your water. Even coffee. There's water in coffee, right? Let's do it together. You are amazing. You are creative. You are full of life and energy. You bring joy to other people's lives. You inspire people to live their best life. You have extra love for everybody. I appreciate you. You are magic. Ooh, that felt good. Ew, I'm all tingly now. All right, I will see you tomorrow. Love you.